Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of our Teacher Spotlight by STREF. I remain your delectable host, Love Odion, and I'm the founder and president of STREF. Of course, STREF is the STEM Teachers Rewards and Empowerment Foundation, and most of our work centers around teachers. And this platform is just one of them. Today, we have on the spotlight one of our award-winning teachers from Abbas Maje Secondary School. In fact, I just need you to listen to him because he's going to be sharing some very important and interesting thoughts with us. First, of course, he's going to introduce himself to us. So don't touch that dial. Stay with us. So, can you tell us your name, the school you teach, and what subject you teach there, sir?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm Elijah Tarnande.
Okay.
From Abbas Maje Secondary School, Kano. I teach geography.
Oh, geography. Yeah. That's interesting. So how long have you been teaching, sir?
Well, how long? But I will give you the answer in two parts.
Okay.
The first is I've been teaching since I was 9 years.
9 years?
That is, teaching at home.
Oh.
And at times, particularly in marriage counseling. I see it as a gift.
Okay, so this marriage counseling was when you were 9 years old?
9 years.
9 years?
Yes.
At 9 years, you were giving marriage counseling? Interesting.
I see it as a gift from God.
Oh, good.
And then, professionally as a teacher, I began to teach when I finished my master's degree, 2011.
2011.
Yes.
And this is 2022.
Yes.
That means you've been teaching for 11 years in the role.
Yes.
Wow. So how's the journey been? How's it been? How did you come into this profession? Did you always want to be a teacher? How did you become a teacher, like professionally? Yeah.
Yes. Interest speaks a lot. That is one. And then two, I love when I impact what I have in the younger ones, my friends, even those older than me. Who need
the knowledge that you possess,
yes. So I think these are the two fundamentals. The most important one is God by instruction. So I have to.
Interesting. So your being a teacher is not just a profession to you, it's also a calling.
A calling.
That's beautiful. So nice to have you on set.
Thank you.
So there's this adage that says that a teacher's reward is in heaven. I really don't know where that originated from. Who is that person that even thought about that and even said it out? And then people started taking it like, okay, so teachers can be anything here. We can just give them anything here. After all, God will reward them when they get to heaven. I just want to believe that that's not your mindset. But we want to hear from you, Mr. Elijah. What do you have to say about this? And then, how best are teachers to be rewarded here on earth?
Well, teachers' reward has to start here on earth.
Absolutely.
Then at end,
continues in heaven.
Continues in heaven. That's how I look at it.
Of course, that's how it should be.
Then, how their rewards can come here on earth can be through appreciation by the parents, the society, particularly the director whom they are working for.
Yeah, the school management,
the
right?
School management.
Interesting, yes, absolutely.
Appreciate them. Appreciation can take place. It can be materially, and at the same time,
verbally.
And then can be
open recognition and awards, right?
Just as the one I received by STREF.
No.
So I think these are a few ones I can.
That's beautiful, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, as a geography teacher, how do you keep up to date with your practice?
There's one thing with me, I read wide. I don't just read only my discipline, materials in my discipline. I read, go through chemistry materials, physics, mathematics, to update myself, and even the other courses in arts and social sciences, just to update myself. Because at times when you are teaching, you have to use or to give an example of what you can get, what you see, maybe in physics, that is in practice, so that you can correlate it to what the topic that you are teaching for students to understand it practically. So this is how I operate every day, and I read online, go through online.
So in essence, you're talking about personal development.
Yes.
So it's not just materials that are being provided by your school that you read. You go out of your way to also seek for knowledge by going online and reading other resource materials to keep improving yourself, which I believe is very key and necessary. If you're a teacher, you're listening to us right now, you need to make personal efforts to develop yourself. There are certain things that no one can do for you. And you see, when you develop yourself, it will show on your output, on your job, in the classroom. And we cannot overemphasize how important that is. So, I want you to share with us one of your most memorable moments as a teacher that you can't forget.
There are two moments that I can't forget, not just one. The first one is the day a student whom I taught in the colleges of education told me that he has applied for his master's degree. And I saw that there are 2 steps ahead. That gave me joy. And then this one, just last year, a child, not just a child, but a student grown up to a certain age, about 16 and 17.
Teenager.
This student was not coordinated, disturbing the school, disturbing the parents, even to a point the parent reported him to school. So there was a day the teacher disciplined him, and I called him aside. I sat him down. I told him that you have 2 parts. The first part is the good man, and then the second part is the bad man. But I'm seeing more of the bad man instead of the good one. And I know that if you allow the good one to come out, everybody will appreciate you. Anyway you go, your parents will start appreciating you. So, can you make me happy? Let the good man come out. And to my surprise, he finished. He came to school. He looked for my check. And he came and said, "Sir, I've been given admission. And I'm okay, and I'm no longer behaving the way I used to behave."
That's beautiful. Let's talk about transformation, right?
Yes, yes.
You see, with what you just said, you see, it's important teachers know that they play a very key role in the life of our children. Sometimes what the child just needs is someone that will talk to them. It's not every erring child that should be scolded and flogged. Sometimes children even get used to those beatings and it doesn't mean anything to them anymore. And I always say that humans are not animals. We are able to understand. So sometimes you just need to talk to them. And I believe that talking to people work, especially when you're talking to them from the standpoint of love.
Yes.
You're talking to them from the standpoint of letting them know that, if there are consequences for every of our actions, and you let them know that because you are ahead of them.
Yes.
The things that they are experiencing now, the level that they are in now, there was a time you were at that level, so you can talk to them based on some of the things you saw in your time, and it's amazing the impact all of that can have on the children. Wow. So I want to ask you, if you weren't a teacher, what else would you have been doing?
Well, by the virtue of my calling and seeing people being happy, I don't think I would do away with teaching.
So you cannot be a teacher?
Yes, because...
Oh yes, you said it earlier, right?
Yes,
that
yes.
Teaching is more than a passion or a profession for you. It's a calling.
Yes.
And you can't just throw a calling away.
Yes.
That's beautiful. It's so nice to have you on set, and all you've shared with us has just been amazing. But your final words to people that are listening to you right now from all around the world. I'm sure we have some teachers, we have parents, we might even have some lawmakers that are listening to us right now. What do you have to say to them now, especially concerning teaching and teachers?
Like the government and those who are well positioned in the society. I just want them to be encouraging teachers that are around them.
We should encourage teachers.
Yes.
Okay.
And then also, the government should create maybe, I don't know, maybe it can be an agency or maybe a department under the Ministry of Department.
Ministry of Education.
Yeah, Ministry of Education, so that they can assist maybe like STREF in awarding teachers throughout the country.
Absolutely.
And in every state.
Truly.
Then collectively they can have a national award.
Yes, for teachers.
For
teachers. I'm sure we're going to get there.
Yeah,
surely we
that
will.
We also motivate other teachers to work hard.
Thank you very much. Like Mr. Elijah has said, you see, what we do in STREF is not just about the awards. We organized the annual Teachers Awards and Gala, and we started in 2020 in Kano State, Nigeria. And one of the things we look forward to, especially in this year, 2022 and beyond, is to take it from Kano to all around Nigeria and even to the rest of the world. Because we want to change the narrative, concerning teachers and the teaching profession. Because teachers matter, and we can't continue to make it seem like they're just set aside. They are at the forefront in the educational sector, and they need to be given that sort of attention. So like Mr. Elijah has said, we want the government to come and support what we're doing. We see how we can make it bigger, more impactful, with beautiful packages for our award-winning teachers, and of course, having the national level awards where teachers from all the states in Nigeria are screened to receive that award, which is going to be very dignifying and honorable. It's been awesome being on set with you, Mr. Elijah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for joining us. And like I always say to our guests right here, everybody you meet on set with us is an award-winning teacher. Must be someone that has received an award at our annual State Teachers Award and Gala. And you see, when a school sends a nomination, it's just one. So for you to be the one teacher that is sent from your school, it means you have significantly, done great in the school. And we want to appreciate you for that, and we want to encourage you to keep up the good work. And if you're a teacher, you're listening to us right now from anywhere in the world, we want you to know that surely you matter, and the work you're doing is valuable, and we want you to be encouraged, to be inspired, to keep giving your best, and keep going for your personal development, for trainings. And of course, the sky is just your starting point. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to having you on our upcoming episodes. Till then, stay well, and this is STREF. We are all about dignifying the teaching profession.